This, of course, is a segment where viewers try to find mistakes on our show. So far, hundreds of challengers, no winners. No one's ever found us making a mistake.
Huh.
Yeah, because we don't make them. Anywho, tonight, a fan named Tim Blasius thinks he caught a mistake. He says it happened last week after skydiver Felix Baumgartner set a new record for the world's highest freefall. Well, we, in turn, on the show, set a record for the world's shortest freefall. That is where Tim says we screwed up.
Hello, Conan. My name is Tim Blasius, and I'm a physicist that got his undergrad degree from the University of Michigan, and now I'm in a PhD program at Caltech. And I couldn't help but notice a physics error you made on last Tuesday's show when you claimed to have an assistant perform the world's shortest freefall.
Daredevil Alex Brenner suspended 4 inches from the ground. 2, 1, ball! Yeah! Truly awe-inspiring. Airborne for 6/1000th of a second.
You claim that your assistant fell 4 inches in 6/1000ths of a second. And I'm here to derive for you that is physically impossible. Okay? So we know the acceleration of your assistant, which is of course the second derivative with respect to time of position, was g, which is the acceleration due to gravity at the Earth's surface. That we can integrate to get velocity. So in order to solve for time, all we need to know is g and the distance that he fell. Then I can calculate the velocity with which he struck the ground. I can get his real acceleration, and then I can get, we can solve for t, and I find that 0.14 seconds. That means you were off by a factor of 24. Now I realize that in your world, it may be normal for things to happen 24 times faster than expected in the bedroom. Okay, but this is fundamental physics.
Sorry, Tim, but you are so wrong, it's sad. And I'm going to prove it right now. I took the liberty of reproducing your calculations precisely. Now, we all know that acceleration is the second derivative of position with respect to time. D squared x divided by dt squared, which makes the first derivative of velocity, duh. D times v divided by d times t. But then, Tim, you state that g equals the acceleration due to gravity at the Earth's surface. As if the air resistance at every point on the Earth's surface is uniform? For God's sake, man, do your homework. By failing to take into account the drag forces created by the specific pressure that exists here in Warner Brothers Soundstage 15, you not only embarrass yourself, you embarrass the entire Caltech community. Let's just say that the nature of these unique soundstage forces combine shockwave effects, vortex systems, generation effects, and weight viscous mechanisms into a motion equation that's clearly beyond the scope of your limited understanding.
Now, so to clarify, you're saying d squared g times the square root of x.
No, Andy, we've been over this! I'm talking d squared, t squared, g squared, v times the cube root of x divided by y to the nth power times the sine of the cosine of the tangent of z.
Oh my God, you're right!
Yes! Well, I'm sorry, Tim, but you blew it. Even the basset hound on the wall behind you is laughing. And if you don't believe me, let's check in with the world's greatest physicist and see what he thinks.
Hey, Tim, you're wrong. Suck it.
So the challenge still stands. If you think you've spotted an error on our show, report it at teamcoco.com/haha, I found an error. We will sort it out right here on the air. Let's see if you got what it takes to make chump meat out of the maestro.